How do you get the news? Do you watch it on TV or listen to it on the radio? Do you read online newspapers or news blogs? Or do you get a podcast delivered to your email inbox? News has never before been available to so many people in so many different forms, and so convenient, so immediate. However, getting the news didn't always used to be so easy.
Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay, oh yay.
In medieval times, many governments and town councils relied on a man with a loud voice to deliver news to the general public. This person was called the town crier. The English town crier would call out, "Oh yay," which doesn't actually mean "oh yes," but derives from the Anglo-Norman word for listen. Of course, this method of delivering the news had its drawbacks. The main thing it was lacking was a wide audience. Furthermore, the information delivered was strictly controlled by the local council or government. This all changed with the advent of the newspaper. Around the beginning of the 17th century, the first mass-printed newspapers appeared in northern European countries such as Germany and Holland. Newspapers were in many ways revolutionary. They could reach a huge audience. They could be written and printed by anyone, as long as they had access to a printing press and enough money to fund the publication. And what they didn't necessarily have to do was reflect the government opinion of the day. In other words, to some extent, newspapers and freedom of thought, opinion and expression, went hand in hand. Fast forward to the 20th century, and newspaper sales have fallen drastically. The reason? Television. In some ways, television has much more in common with the town crier than it does with newspapers. News reports are shorter, more visual, and delivered orally rather than via the printed word. Furthermore, in most countries, television news channels are controlled by a small number of powerful people. In a sense, they tell us what to believe. Think about it. How many people have the money and influence to be able to buy all the necessary equipment and start their own television news channel? Unless you're a millionaire with the right contacts, it's almost impossible. Of course, the internet has changed all that. In this new era of instant information, anyone with a computer and online access can write a news report and publish it online to a potential audience of billions. Indeed, you can even video yourself and broadcast your own news report by posting it on a video sharing website. Like never before, ordinary people are now able to report what's really going on in their area and enter into discussion and debate about it. From the town crier to the printed newspaper, to TV broadcast news, and now the internet, the history of news has swung full circle a number of times. Right now, though, perhaps we're witnessing the beginning of a new age, the age of news written by the people, for the people.